how I turned $2,500 into $10,000 in 1 year flipping cars. I'm not gonna say just that much because I think there's more on the side, but let me just kind of give you guys the story. So when I turned 16, I bought my first car. It was a automatic 2008 Nissan 350Z, and yes, I know it's automatic, but this thing was clean. This thing was great. It did have a lot of issues though, and I had to hot smog it because it wouldn't pass smog. And there were a bunch of other things that honestly weren't super great about it, but it was a fun car. Great first car. Met tons of people, great memories, right? Awesome car. Then in November of 2025, I ended up trading it for a 2013 Subaru BRZ. It was a manual and it didn't run. It needed a new timing chain and a bunch of other stuff, but really I fixed the timing chain. That was the biggest thing. I put hours and hours and hours into this. Literally staying up to midnight with some friends, just working, wrenching on this car, right? So this thing took forever, but eventually I got it running and I was super proud of myself. At this point I listed on Marketplace and I was also looking for potential trades for this car. Now something caught my eye, a 1997 C5 Corvette, not just a regular C5 Corvette, an LS2 swapped Corvette, right? This LS2 was cammed, literally everything. Like this thing is beefed up, headers, bunch of internal stuff, right? But it wasn't running. That was the catch, right? So I'm trading a running car for a car that is not running. So what did I do naturally as being myself? I got it running. And it was literally just a fuse. And there's some wiring stuff also, but it was very simple for what it was. And this car is insane. I still have this car. Now I'm still working on this car, right? But up until this point, I mean, this car is probably worth, once it's running good, like maybe 11, 12K. And dude, this thing, like, I'm telling you guys, Facebook Marketplace, bro, you can do so much with it. I literally turned $2,500. I paid $2,500. My dad paid $2,500. It was $5K in total for the Z. You can turn that. I mean, obviously, I put up some other money into this other car, right? You can be trading up. Like, why not? Why not take your car, list on Marketplace? And I didn't do that with just this car. My secondary car, I bought for $2,000 a 2002 BMW E46. Now this car was leaking power steering fluid, had a bunch of cosmetic issues, fixed a lot of the issues, fixed the power steering. That took me a while, but eventually what I did is I took that car and I sold it. I didn't plan on selling it. I was going to keep it as my daily, fix it up, but it wasn't super worth it. I sold it for $3,000. I put in around 500-ish, so I made a 500 profit, whatever. But I took that $3,000 and I bought for $1,000 a 1991 Lexus LS400. Now I don't know if you guys know anything about these, the legendary 1UZ V8. These cars are amazing. I love that thing. I dailied it for a couple months, threw a fat sub in it, took the mufflers off. It was awesome. Super cool car, super comfy, great condition, honestly. Like, it was beautiful. And then I sold this for, get this, ready? $4,500. $3,500 profit. Pretty good, right? And this is Facebook Marketplace, guys. You could do this. You know, obviously it takes time, a lot of time, right? But that's really it. You know, some cars you might have to fix things, so you might have to be somewhat mechanically inclined. But YouTube is a perfect source. YouTube has pretty much everything you need. ChatGPT, sometimes, right? But boom, sell it for $4,500. Then I buy a 2002 Chevy Silverado for $3,500. So I still have $1,000 left over, which I had to use for tow fees and some other things, right? $1,000 goes quick with cars. $1,000 goes quick, so remember that. And remember that there's no car is exactly what it says. There's always gonna be something hidden wrong with it. And so have some money on the side, have some money, you know, pretty much if you want to start flipping cars, you can start with, like, I would recommend starting with at least like $3,000. It's probably a good price range. And maybe find like a certain car brand that you can become really knowledgeable in. Or what I did is I found cars I liked, you know, cars I really liked. So I could, you know, figure out how much they're going for, what's valuable. And you find out cars you really like, it's much easier to flip them and find cheap ones because they'll always be popping up on your marketplace. And yeah, I'm telling you guys, you can literally do what I did. I mean, I have 2 cars now, and I'm 17. And really, I haven't spent as much money as you would think. Like, obviously, I spent a good amount of money, but that's over a long period of time. And I traded up a lot. Like, I have a C5 Corvette cammed LS2 swap. This thing's freaking insane. And I have a Chevy Silverado. It's really good condition. The interior is pretty much perfect. That's my daily. Both V8, so the gas is obviously horrible. But I'm showing you guys that age 17, in 1 year, I've gone through 6 cars. And, you know, you can just start. Take your car you have right now, list it on Facebook Marketplace. Just see. You know, you never know. Someone might offer you an insanely good deal that you can't refuse. Someone might offer you a really good trade, right? You never know. And you're never going to know because there might be something out there, but you're never going to know unless you put yourself out there, unless you know, put that trade out there. And so if you guys want to see my, you know, the rest of my journey of flipping cars, then be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be making a bunch of videos in the future, flipping cars. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this Corvette or this truck, but I'm always looking to upgrade. Pretty much dream car is a manual, I mean they all come manual, the C6 Z06, or a manual C6, like a base model C6. Preferably the LS3, but if it's a LS2, if it's a manual, I literally wouldn't care. So yeah, pretty much where I am right now, guys. But if that sounds something interesting to you, if you want to learn how to flip cars like I've been doing, you want to learn how to trade up all the secrets, all the methods, if this is something you want to be interested in, because you can make some good money on the side. I haven't been working since November, and I've been getting by just fine. Obviously, I live with my mom. I'm 17, but you guys can do the exact same thing. So if that's something you're interested in, please like, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.